Bato the Ghostwriter Show, rated E for everyone.
Incredible.
You're listening to Bato the Ghostwriter Show.
Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode. This is Bato the Ghostwriter thanking you because I know you have options. Wow, I can't believe it's taken me a while to get better. I've been podcasting like once a week because I would try to podcast, but the cough would just keep, last episodes, one of the episodes, it sounded like some poor dog was dying. It was just like, it was bad. So, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. That's good. And, I want to thank you for listening because, without you, Pato's just talking to himself. All right, everybody. So, all these last few episodes have been straight out of my phone because, not feeling well, moving. I haven't set up the whole microphone thing going on. And hopefully, now that I'm moving, I may have like a permanent little setup where I can just go and podcast. And of course, I love podcasting from my phone because it gives me the flexibility to do it from anywhere, at any time. Oh, that being said, I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to start off this show with something cool, just talk about cool, positive things today. But unfortunately, we got stuff like what happened in Central Michigan. Seriously, another? And apparently they have a 19-year-old in custody for allegedly killing his parents. What's going on? I'm a big advocate of the Second Amendment. I believe in the right to bear arms, and I like my guns. But you know what? We need common sense laws. We need something that will, be a barrier, prevent some of these things from happening. I understand, like I said, we can play devil's advocate all day long saying that the law will only work on the law-abiding. Criminals will get guns from wherever criminals get guns because that's what they do. And it's true, but at least we should make it harder for people that aren't quite mentally there to get weapons that they should have no access to. I'm not saying ban anything because, hey, I like my guns. I like Second Amendment. Like I said, it's important. We should be able to defend our families, protect our homes, and even our country if needs be, from domestic or foreign enemies, I'm just saying, it's something that our forefathers wrote in the Constitution, and it's important. We should keep that. It's what makes us Americans, It's what makes us citizens and not subjects. But we do need some common sense laws into practice. I'm just saying. Okay, moving that aside. Okay, the world's richest people, I heard they lost a combined total of $107 billion. Can you imagine? $107 billion. 1% of that, and I'm set for life. I'm serious. Podcasting is all I would be doing because I'd be doing it just for the fun of it. Wow. 107 billion. And that's what happens in the stock market. Things get inflated, so obviously correction comes and things fall flat. But $107 billion, that's a crap load of money, man. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, hold that thought, We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Bato the Ghostwriter Productions. That's the animal that brings you Bato the Ghostwriter Show, Cursory Overload, and Backyard Wrestling Review. Well, right now, we got this limited time offer. For $15, we'll promote your webpage business, your new record, your blog, or flat out, if you just like to listen to the shows and you'd like to the bragging rights of saying, hey, Bato the Ghostwriter Show is brought to you by me, or Cursory Overload is brought to you by Joe Blow, or whatever it is, back BWR brought to you by my little niece or whatever you want to do, for limited time offer, $15. That's all. Not $15 per every 1,000 CPM or every 1,000 listens, just $15. And we'll tweet for 30 days your information along with the link to the episode you sponsored, just so that everybody knows how badass you are or how badass your business is for sponsoring PDGP programming like Part of the Ghostwriter Show, Cursory Overload, or BWR, Backyard Wrestling Review. For more information, go to pdghostwriter.com and click on the sponsor an episode button. It'll give you all the information, or hit me up at pdghostwriter@gmail.com. Alrighty then. Now, the stuff I really want to talk about. Batgirl. Yep, Batgirl. I mean, I remember I fell in love with the character back when I was a kid in the 1966. I wasn't around. I caught it on reruns. Let's make that clear, okay? Pato is not that old. I did not watch the Batman series, the Adam West series when it was happening. I cut the reruns. But yeah, I remember Batgirl came on and whoa, she looked so... You couldn't take your eyes off Batgirl, or at least I couldn't. And I was only like 10 years old when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, We just could not take our eyes off Batgirl. So, Batgirl has been around. It's a DC icon, obviously. And, the biggest thing now is that I just read somewhere that they're talking about CW Arrowverse is talking about Batgirl joining Supergirl. I mean, how cool is that? I'm just saying, that's going to be awesome. And I'm a big geek when it comes to all that. I'm big into the CW Arrowverse. I mean, Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow. I just finished watching that. The episodes on Netflix. I still need to get caught up when the next season loads up on Netflix, because that's how I watch stuff, because I don't like to be interrupted. I like to just sit there and watch my stuff. But anyway, I read about that and I was like, oh, cool, man. And it's kind of like if you've been watching Supergirl, that they've dropped hints there, here and there. She talks about her cousin working with a crazy vigilante who has all kinds of neat gadgets in Gotham. So, it's they've been, laying down the foundation for this thing to happen. And I think it'd be pretty freaking cool. Supergirl, Batgirl. I wonder, if Kevin Smith is going to direct any of those. Which, speaking about Kevin Smith, geez, we almost lost him last week. The man had a massive heart attack and was taken to the hospital. He was doing his podcast. I can't remember which one, but he did one show. He canceled the other one because he had a massive heart attack, and he's out of the hospital. And we're gonna keep praying for Kevin Smith to speedy recovery. And all I can say is, he has no idea, but he has inspired a lot of people. Yours truly being one of them too. He originally, my big, my buddy, my BFF, my heterosexual partner for life, as we would say, K-Dog, he was inspired big by him. In fact, he's the one that, we've talked about this in Cursory Overload, where Kevin Smith inspired K-Dog. He's like, I want a podcast. And then he passed it on to me, and I got the bug, and now here we are. So, in a way, Kevin Smith, man, it's been an inspiration to all of us. So, man, we almost lost him. But, yeah, I just had to throw that in because I know he's directed episodes of Supergirl. So, wow, that being said, that's going to be pretty cool, Batgirl, Supergirl. And, like I said, just, I don't know, it's good things coming. All this Kevin Smith thing, I'm only a few years younger than he is, so that got me thinking too. Like, whoa, I gotta watch myself. Maybe it's time for me to slowly ease out of the fitness protection program and start eating a little healthier and stuff like that. Because it's important, obviously. We want to be there for our families. We want to be there. We want to be there to be the inspiration for somebody else. It'd be awesome if someday somebody said, Pato, I never met you, whatever, but you inspired me to be, and hopefully like something good, like a filmmaker, or I don't know, even if it's a doctor or a hot dog vendor, I don't care, whatever it is, but inspire you to be the best you. That's what I want to do. And that's basically what this man, Kevin Smith, has done for a lot of us. So we're going to continue praying for you. Big shout out to Kevin Smith. If you ever come across this, hopefully you didn't cancel the April 4th here in the Valley, because some of us were looking forward to go seeing that show. Other than that, live each day like it's your last one, because it very well could be. Take the time to be with your family and loved ones, and not just tell them you love them, show them you love them, because that neat junk is what's important. It's what makes life worth living. Y'all have an awesome weekend. See ya.